Welcome to Gyantse. We're about 140 miles southwest of Lhasa, but it took us about 8 hours to get here by car. More on that in just a minute. Gyantse is a study in contrasts. It's a shining example of the spectacular transformation of Tibet as a country. Yet it is an ancient city that is working hard to preserve its heritage and its history.
The road from Lhasa to Gyantse is a fight in itself. Besides uncooperative herds of animals, the route is a gauntlet of narrow, death-defying curves. Then there are stoppages and detours caused by the massive effort to modernize this winding and dangerous road. Spectacular scenery is just compensation for the struggle. When you finally arrive in Gyantse, the ubiquitous new development in town is still overwhelmed by the Dzong, a castle built in the 14th century. It now houses a museum, documenting the exploits of ancient Tibetan princes and 20th century British adventurers alike. Equally overwhelming is the Kumbum, dating back to the 15th century. Not only is the exterior mesmerizing, the Kumbum contains some of the most beautiful images of Buddha on earth. They are meticulously preserved, a difficult task in today's Tibet.
It's just starting from here. Yeah, it's a clockwise to train like this.
Educating tourists like us, though, seems like an easy task for our guide, Lakpa Dorje. He knows the stories, speaks several languages, and most important, knows where to find the Tibet most tourists never see. So he took us through Old Gyantse to show us life the way it was, and for many of his fellow Tibetans, still is.
Those buildings up there, it's Tibetan traditional builds here. So most they use is this ground part they will use for the animal. And then it's from second floor, this is where the people live the area. So this is all the chimneys here. They took in chimneys out from the window. And if winter time especially, they make the fires inside. And then it gets much warmth up there. It's driving out for those bad evils. So this actually, this tree too, it's a metal and wisdom. The prayer flags up there, this is the symbolized for the 5 elements. So this white, green, the blue, that's the sky, white cloud, red one fire, green is the water, yellow is symbolized of the earth.
As you can see, Lakpa is an intelligent, funny, and good-looking guy. You'll see a lot more of him in my future reports. We leave Gyantse only hours after getting here and head to Shigatse. We understand there's an internet cafe there, so I plan on sending one more video before venturing into the rugged Himalayas, where communication is as predictable as what you'll find around the next turn. Until then, I'm Ken Schreiner in Gyantse, Tibet. See you next time on The Landscape.